We're on TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my Arias. Bro, you're the man. You're the face of this movement. You've taken over it. Wolf out, hashtag Wolf out. There was a plane before kickoff that said Austin deserves better, hashtag Wolf out. Thoughts on today, thoughts on that, and thoughts on the game?
I'm going to take a couple minutes. So, first of all, listen, I'm not even angry because I knew that this was coming. We were never going to beat the Sounders, all right? This game was an epitome of everything that's wrong with this team. And this is not personal against Josh, okay? This is not against Josh. This is against that we need change, okay? We need change in this team. And you know what? We took up a lot of money to make that plane come out. And I saw some hate online, you know, I saw an ex-capo and some other ex-journalists just talking smack about it. But you know what? You guys don't understand. You're not from Austin. You did not grow up here. You do not feel what we feel. Okay? We do not want our team to be just a freaking, we're a disgrace. We're not going to make the playoffs, you know? Bukhari and those guys, great, they're coming. You saw the substitutions today. Total crap. Horrible. You heard the Wolf out chants breaking out in the supporter section. This fan base is ready for a change. And listen, I sit in 108 and some of the coaching staff family got in my face because they didn't like my shirt. You know what I told them? Don't worry, we'll get enough money for another plane. And they got very upset. And it's pretty sad. I hate that the fan base is divided, but we need change. That's all I got to say, brother. This is done out of love for our team and our city. This is not done for anything else. That's all I got to say.
Maiji outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. We're on TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with Maiji, bro. We lost 1-0 to Seattle. Thoughts on the game?
Bro, I just got to say, man, I've been coming to almost every game for the past 4 years. I just got to say, I'm tired of this uninspired, slow fucking football that almost has no shots on goal. If they take a shot, it's off into the bleachers. I'm tired, man. I'm tired of Wolf's tactics. They don't work, and he doesn't change. Just get him out. We need a change in this city, bro. Wolf isn't the answer.
We got Bukhari, Desler, reinforcements coming in. You think that could help us maybe change your mind? Anything that, coming forward?
Because, dude, Wolf is going to bring these guys in, and he's going to try to mold them into his system that isn't working. He hasn't changed his system in 4 years. What do you think? It's like they can come in and they can bring all the speed and they can bring all the talent they want, but it's still going to be Wolf's system. He does not know how to play positional football the way he wants to play it. He doesn't know it, man. Maybe in a couple of years, maybe in like 5 years, he'll be able to play it well and coach it well. But, bro, he's not the guy. He's not the guy. He needs to leave.
We're on TV outside of Q2 City. I'm here with my G, Daniel. Bro, Austin fall to Seattle 1-0. Thoughts on the game?
Bro, I don't really care about the game right now, like how the players didn't. No one did anything on that field besides Biro. I thought Biro was probably the best player on the field, and the only one that came out tonight. No one really did nothing today. And probably because, I don't know if they're not tactically ready or they're just tired, but how are they tired? They had a whole week to rest. And it's just poor, bro. Literally, Wolf out. This guy does nothing. We're down 1-0 in what, the 60th, 70th minute? Then he finally makes a sub. Seattle made 3 subs, and they scored on us. And they're letting the Morris do this to us, the fan base. That hurt. And our players ain't doing nothing. Wolf not doing anything until the 70th minute. I understand our bench is weak and it's defensive, but still, that's not acceptable. He needs to get out. We need to rebuild whenever we can, because we are rebuilding this team, and we need a new manager to rebuild with.
Outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. Watch TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with Maiji, Anthony. Your first night ever at Q2 Stadium. Mm-hmm. It sucks that you had to come during a 1-0 defeat. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, give me overall thoughts on tonight.
See, I love the community. We're real deep. Everything is great. You know what I'm saying? I was getting down. You know what I'm saying? But the coach, see, I thought it was interesting from the jump. Like, oh, my gosh, they want him out of here like that? But, yeah, there were substitutions not happening. We could have saved refs, but as overall, we got to do better. You know what I'm saying? I plan to come back, which I will. Love y'all. But, yeah. No, I had a good time, though. But we gonna win. We got to win.
Hopefully when you come back, man, we can get you a win. So you came during a win. So my G outside Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. We're on TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my G, bro. Austin fall to Seattle 1-0. Give me your thoughts on the game.
Depressing. Really depressing. Backline wasn't cooperating at all. It was like Cascante was a one-man show. He was struggling, yelling at people. You could show that he has the leadership, but with leadership, you need followers. And we didn't have those followers to get us to the back line. Not only that, but when it came to the offensive part, nothing really showed. We, like in this generation, we play too safe. And I think Wolf is on that generation, but we need to play more with risk, especially with fast swingers such as O'Brien. And we just need it full force.
Before the game, before kickoff, there was a plane flying around. I don't know if you saw it, but it said Austin deserves better. # Wolf out. Thoughts on that?
I think it's a little immature. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it is Austin. Y'all have a lot of money. I'm from Killeen, so
Okay.
I'm pretty broke. But I understand y'all have all the money in the world.
That was an expensive thing to do, bro. I mean, give me your thoughts on the movement, the meaning, the sign. I mean,
I think it's a powerful movement, you know? For this fan base, they want what's best for not only themselves, but for the team. So I feel like them spreading out that message is not only for hatred. I think it's because they want to see improvements. Like, you saw our second year we went to playoff semifinal, and we thought we were going to come back in stronger. We didn't even qualify for playoffs. So it was very depressing.
My G outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. We're Austin TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my G, bro. Austin fall to Seattle 1-0 at home. Give me your thoughts on today's game.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, Landon Donovan said it today in his commentary for the Euros. You play to win, but they're not playing to win. They're playing not to lose. It's very conservative, it's very safe. I mean, we've already seen it with Berhalter. He's gone. Why are we giving him more of a chance with Wolf here? I mean, again, if it's anybody's any day, everyday job, they're already out. They're already out. Simply, he's had enough time, and it goes top to bottom. I mean, I've played the U17 Austin FC Academy myself outside of this, and you could tell they're hungry and they're ambitious. There's great players there. Austin FC too. There's great players. Why are we not using them? And it goes all the way to the top. There's no identity. There's no structure, and it shows. It really shows the passive moving out wide. It's not going anywhere, and then you're depending on the referee, the official, to figure out if he's going to make those calls or not. And we know we can't trust them.
Right before kickoff, there was a plane flying a sign that said Austin deserves better. # Wolf out. Give me your thoughts on that.
Greatest plane ever to fly over Q2 Stadium. Are you kidding me? It's about that time. I mean, you heard it in the stands. You're flying outside. That's how you know it's time. He's had plenty of time. Plenty of time.
My G outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. We're Austin TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my G. Look, everyone's down. Austin lost 1-0 to Seattle. Give me your thoughts on tonight.
I'm going to be very honest. Ya estoy hasta la madre con este equipo, con el entrenador. Like, we want him out. We have a standard of how we want to play, and we just are tired. Like, we go for 90 minutes. Like, they don't even come over and clap sometimes. Like, come on. Like, and you can see it in the stands. Like, we see the play building up, and as soon as we see an open, goal, they pass it. That's what they're trained to do, is pass. They don't have any creativity anymore. Wolf took that out of the players, and it's pretty obvious. This is the result we got today. So, I'm tired. I'm going to be short. Yeah, esto es a la madre.
Maji outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. We're Austin TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with Maji, Vanilla Mexican, bro. Happy to see you out here. Happy to see you back. It sucks that you had to come back to a 1-0 defeat to Seattle, but give me your thoughts on the game.
Not to be dramatic, but since I survived being hit by a car, I'd rather get hit by a car after seeing this shit. This game itself, no communication, no commitment, no pride, whatever this club is. And I did see the Wolf banner, the Wolf playing. They forgot an F because they don't give an F about Wolf, so that's pretty much it. I just don't see what exactly the team is going to do with the 2 new players. I am excited to see them, but it's just they're not going to improve the game anymore for us. We look like we already are. I don't really care about the playoffs. I feel like we don't make it after the next few games. I know people are going to be excited about FC Dallas, but come on. Do you want to celebrate in a parking lot?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was going to ask you. I know my GH is probably watching this. Ask him about Copa Texas. What do you think about next week and Dallas, Frisco? Can we get the cup?
I could care less about the Mickey Mouse Cup. You know how I am about that shit. I rather care about getting our players back to healthy because we have 2 games. But Copa Texas, get the fuck out of here, honestly. But honestly, this game, trash. I just couldn't bear with my eyes. Like I said, I'd rather get hit again. So there's that.
My G outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. We're Austin TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my G, Jorge, bro. 1-0 defeat to Seattle. A lot to talk about. There was a plane that flew over the stadium that said Austin deserves better. # Wolf out. I mean, give me your thoughts overall on tonight.
We do deserve better, and that starts. When is change going to happen? Because I've been calling it since we lost to Chicago in the U.S. Open Cup last year. I'm tired of what I'm watching. I traveled away. I went to Minnesota, and I cringed at what I watched. We won 1-0. Well, what was that? I was yelling in the stands, and all those Minnesota supporters were just watching me. I'm like, bro, this is a terrible performance. Today was a terrible performance. I mean, what is this? When are we going to fire the coach? I'm jealous that Dallas and those other teams got to fire their coaches. You know, my girlfriend texts me, you and me Wednesday. Oh, I don't have faith that we're going to win Wednesday in Dallas after what I'm watching. This is just ridiculous. Like, there needs to be change now. This is tiring to watch. Like, the playing, yes. Well, like, do we deserve better, man? You know, show pride for the city. Show pride. Like, this is Austin. This is supposed to be our fortress. And now it's been looking like every team can just come in and just whoop us.
We got Dessler, Bucati coming in. We've got a new center back that's going to come in. You think these reinforcements can maybe change your mind in the future if we can pull a couple of wins together?
I know. I still have hope. Verde hasta la muerte, you know, until the end of the day, regardless of what our record's going to be. But Josh got to get fired, bro. This is dumb. This is not working. What I watched, all the pass back and everything, there was no effort. And speaking of our captain, he shouldn't be our captain from the start. It should have stayed at Alex Ring. He hasn't shown anything since being a captain. Like, we're paying you top money from MLS. Is this the way we're going to look at it when we go to Dallas? Is this the way when Charlotte, who just beat Cincinnati 3-1, the team that just beat Miami 6-1, coming next week or next Saturday? Is this the Leagues Cup? I don't even ask me about those because Pumas and Rayados are going to handle us. Is this what the performance we're going to give? You know, I have faith the signings will help us better, and you know, I always got to have faith, but under that head coach, he's got to go, man. This is ridiculous.
My G outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. We're on TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my G, the man, Kako. You already know who it is. Bro, a defeat to Seattle 1-0. Give me your thoughts on tonight's game.
Hey, bro, at least we got a hat. I mean,
at least we got a hat, bro, and it's reversible.
Facts. Hey, yo. They invested in this whole.
Technically, we got two hats.
Facts. We got two hats in one, bro.
But give me your thoughts on the game, bro.
Hey, you saw the plane?
Yeah, we had a plane before kickoff that read, Austin deserves better, #Wolf out.
Fight Wolf, bro.
You're done.
Yeah, I'm done, bro. I've been done.
Well, we got Bucati, Dessler, we got a center back coming in. You don't think that can change your mind?
Hey, no cap. I heard Bucati is the real deal. Okay. I heard. Let's just wait till the 20th, you know? We need him. I mean, we need them both. Like, we suck, bro.
We got Dallas midweek, Copa Tejas. What do you think, bro? We can get it?
Fuck Dallas, though. Hey, yo, fuck Dallas, bro. We're about to get this hole.
Appreciate my G Kako outside of Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it. Thoughts on today? Austin FC lose to Seattle 1-0.
I just feel like we don't know what we're doing out there, you know, and everybody saw the plane this morning or earlier today. It's exactly what we need. We need Wolf out. I'm tired of it. There's really no game plan. They're either the players are just not listening to him, or, I mean, nobody gives a damn. I mean, we get into the attacking third, and they're just kind of guessing. They're just hoping somebody does something. Even Seba, it just looks like he's just kind of walking around, not doing much. I don't know if he's hurt, and they're just kind of hiding it, but I don't know. Enough's enough, man. I'm tired of it. Wolf out for sure.
What about the reinforcements that are coming? I think the earliest they can play is Charlotte. We got Bucati, Dessler. We got a center back that's coming in. Do you think that can change things?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll kind of give us a lift. It'll definitely, there's some excitement for sure. I know I'm looking forward just to seeing them play. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to help us any this year, but, you know, just kind of like when Rigoni came in a couple years ago, I just want to see some great individual play, something to look forward to for next season. And hopefully that's with the new coach.
We're on TV outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. It's We're on TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my G, Brad, bro. 1-0 defeat, Seattle. Thoughts on the game?
First 45 were actually okay. I thought we attacked pretty decently. There was some creative play. We matched their intensity. Came out of the half, and that fell off. And here's my frustration right now. Seattle played a midweek game in Sacramento on the road. They played in 3 time zones in the last week. Seattle in the second half made a couple of substitutions, and were somehow still more fresh than our guys seemed to be. And we were playing slower besides a team that was playing faster than us on our home field. That can't be okay. I'm sorry, that can't be okay. I'm all right with if we're playing like we did even in the first half. We didn't get a shot to go off. We played okay in the first half. But it's just like all that intensity went away in the second half. And that's unbelievably frustrating. And it happens, like I said last week, the lack of intensity at times and gaps either at the start of a game or coming out of the locker room, it happens way too often with this team.
Before the match, there was a plane, it was flying a banner that said, Austin deserves better, hashtag Wolf out. Thoughts on that?
I mean, look, if you look at the last 2 years of MLS play, like, go back, everybody loves to talk about the LAFC game in 2022 here at home where he won 4-1, right? If you look from that game on, the performance has not been there in results. And this is a results-based business. This is professional soccer, and ultimately that comes down to the coach. All right, we're at like 65 games, I think, since then of MLS play. I'm not even talking about Open Cup. I'm not talking about CCC last year, CCL, when we got knocked out by Violette. Like, I'm just talking about MLS play, right? It's like averaging 1.2, 1.3 points a game in that stretch over about 64 games. There's justifiable reason, man, and the fans have a right to be upset. We get charged a lot of money to come here every week. There's a lot of passion that gets put in this club, and nothing seems to be changing tactically. Look at tonight. We didn't make a sub until the 70th minute, or 72nd minute tonight. That is wild. Why is that the case? Like, yeah, I get it, man. I get why people are frustrated.
Fair enough. We're Austin TV outside of Q2 Stadium. You already know. We're Austin TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my G, bro. Austin fall to Seattle 1-0 at home. Thoughts on the match?
Disappointing. Obviously, a lot of folks have come out and kind of expressed their concerns, and unfortunately, it's we've had some luck, right? Recently, we've been able to eke out some results, but man, unfortunately, when you're at home and you're at your fortress, right, and the team is coming out low energy, kind of come out flat. It falls down on the fundamentals of what the team is trying to do, right? We were up in the stands in the supporter section, and I looked at the three guys that were around me. And I told them, I was like, look at this. We're playing right into Seattle's hands, right? We're going to do the horseshoe of sadness. They're going to cram the midfield. They're going to force us to play it wide because they know, all right, they're going to drag it all the way down and then just filter it back out over and over again. And when we do get maybe a good cross in, no one's going to be there. So Seattle knew exactly what the game plan was because they have, guess what, a good coach, right? And sure enough, second half, when Jordan Morris came in, I pointed out as a look at him just splitting the two defenders. It's a matter of time before they find him, and he pops an easy one in. What happened? Exactly that. A high school coach can figure that out, man. If Wolf can figure that shit out, like, what are we doing, man? Like, honestly, the team has carried him this far, right? We had the season that we had in 2022 when the team was just getting at the right place at the right time. The coach doesn't do that. The players do that. Right now, it's very painfully obvious. Everyone knows. Let Austin do their thing. Just sit back and let them cycle the ball back and forth and be sad for 90 fucking minutes because they're going to do nothing with it. And it's just uninspiring, and we just need something. We need a bit of a spark. Like, 70th minute, you're down one at home. Like, why are we subbing so late, man? Like, it's unfortunate. It's frustrating. So for the fans, yeah, like in support sections cheering or chanting Wolf out. What do you expect them to do? Like,
right before kickoff, there was flying a sign that said, Austin deserves better, hashtag Wolf out. I mean, thoughts on that?
I mean, it just echoes a frustration of everybody, right? Like that's here. That's, like I'm losing my voice. I'm singing the entire 90 minutes, right? Like season ticket holder for the last 4 years. Like we don't want to settle for mediocrity, man. Especially we already get enough shit from the rest of the league just for being for being the team that we are, right? Like, and for trying to be as cool and as innovative as we are, like, but we're not being helped out at all. Like, honestly, like, luck is drying out, and you can only do so much with luck. Luck is definitely something that you have in your pocket, but you don't want to bleed that shit dry. You want to save that shit for the playoffs. We have no luck right now.
My G outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. We're Austin TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my G Jordan, bro. Usual on the fan reactions, you already know. Austin fall to Seattle 1-0. Give me your thoughts.
So a lot of people have already broken down this game really well. The issues we know. The plane, first and foremost, I'll go ahead and answer that question in advance. That was crowdfunded by dozens of people. There were dozens of different people. It wasn't some rich guy who are mad enough about this guy still coaching this team in the fourth year when the results continue to be mid to terrible. And I'm going to say right now, I don't think this guy is going to we're never going to have 2022 again as long as Josh Wolf is coach, because everything was right for 4 months to give us a good record. And then we got lucky in one playoff game. We were good against Frisco, and then LAFC, was a preview of what the rest of this time with this coach is going to be like. Lifeless, like a stupid red card or whatever. Like, anyway, my point is, this all goes up. The person that needs to be brought to task about this now is the ownership, Anthony Precourt, Eddie Margain, whatever. He's like all these guys who own the team. McConaughey supposedly is involved. And like, at some point you have to wonder, like, Josh Wolf was hired by Anthony Precourt before he hired Claudio Reina, who was another genius hire, of course, and both are from the U.S. Men's National Team Boys Club, the U.S. Soccer Federation. Josh Wolf's entire credibility is tied to the guy that they finally fired just now, Greg Berhalter. He was his assistant. That's the reason. Josh had never coached a team before, so let's bring him in and coach an expansion team during a pandemic. Okay, that's great, instead of somebody with experience. It starts with that. You know, we got this team, and it's the most beautiful thing that's ever happened to the city for me. I've always wanted something like this here, but to see it wasted on Josh Wolf, and to see this club be nothing more than an apparel company, a real estate vector. Oh, the arena tower, it's not even built yet, even, like, it's just sitting over there. It's a hole in the ground. Good job, Tony. You're going to do all that and then just make it a personal coach and player academy for the Wolf family. We're doing all of this, 90 minutes every match, unconditional support. But the thing is, it's unconditional support for our city and for the colors and the crest. It's not unconditional support for Josh Wolf. I'm so glad that plane flew today. I'm bummed it was misspelled, but at the same time, that's maybe what he deserves. Like, that second F in his name, maybe that just has to be earned. Or maybe the F, missing F is for failure. I don't know. But my point is, like, this has to be brought to the top. Rodolfo Burrell, love the signing so far, but as long as you tolerate this coach, as long as the ownership tolerates this coach, it's all on you as well. It's cool that you have such a great resume. Man City, Liverpool, Barca, La Masia, that's awesome. I don't care. All I care about is what you do for Austin, Texas, and for Austin FC. And I know that if you're able to fire this coach and you're not doing it at this point, we're all going to be pointing fingers at you as well. Because no matter what you do, no matter how much money this ownership spends, no matter what happens, it's going to be ass. And that's all I got.
My G, outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. We're on TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my G, bro. Defeat to Seattle, 1-0. Give me your thoughts on the game.
Well, just very disappointing game in general. The red card at the end didn't mean much towards the game, still disappointing. The Morris goal, ever since just at halftime, as soon as Jordan Morris came in, the game changed completely. They had all of the momentum, shot after shot after shot. In the first half, we played great, couldn't finish our chances, but as soon as the second half started, when Jordan Morris came in, that 8 goals in 10 games now for him, insane for him, but very disappointing result for us.
Dude, before the game, there was a plane flying a banner that said, Austin deserves better, #Wolf out. Thoughts on that, bro?
Honestly, it was pretty funny to see it at first, but that was probably cost a lot of money to do that. So whoever did that obviously feel very strong about that opinion. I think it's partly Wolf's fault, partly the players' fault, because, I mean, in general, a lot of the players on the field are not good enough to play for this club. Owen Wolf, today he looked terrible. Every cross he had was absolutely terrible. And he had 2 corners. Both were on the ground. Terrible. But it is partly on Wolf, though. He isn't giving them the right momentum. Doesn't look like if halftime speeches are very good. But it's on both of them. It's on both.
We got Dallas midweek Copa Texas match to get some silverware. Thoughts on that? You think we can win?
I don't think we're going to win. Even though Frisco has sucked, but I don't think we're going to win. If we can't win at home against Seattle with no Rui Diaz and Jordan Morris in the first half, we can't win away. We can't win away.
My G outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. We're on TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my G Tucker, a regular on the fan reactions. You already know with the takes here. Bro, Austin fall to Seattle 1-0. I mean, I guess, give me your overall thoughts on the game.
I mean, tactically, it was horrible. I don't know if a lot of people know this, some people don't. I've only been a soccer fan for like 2-3 years now, and I love tactics. And tactically, it was horrible. We're trying to spread out teams to create space. You're putting all of your players on one side, and then it just leads to a cross that leads to nothing. And they're trying these like little passes to open up space. It doesn't work. We can't create space. The midfield is all out of sort. Like the midfield is horrible. I mean, Ring had one of his worst games this season, maybe even of his career here. This like it was bad. I mean, it was missed tackles. It was poor passes. It was not paying attention. He plays the ball that he thinks Obrian is there. Obrian's gone, dude. He's gone. And he plays the ball to the right side, and Seattle win possession. Brandon Heinzeich, I mean, when you're on a yellow, you're a professional player, dude. Like, you cannot if I'm on a yellow card, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna make stupid challenges. I'm not gonna come up from someone, kick him down like this, and he falls forward. That's a blatant yellow. And if he wasn't on a yellow, it's a straight red. It's a goal. It's denying a blatant goal scoring opportunity. It was a horrible challenge on a yellow card. That's just immaturity. That's ridiculous. Josh Wolf.
Yeah, I was about to say, did you see the plane, bro? Who did it? It read Austin deserves better. # Wolf out. Thoughts on that?
I mean, it's a big day for Wolf out. I don't know if anybody's talked about this yet. The supporter section was chanting Wolf out every single time the chants would stop. And I think the band was trying to calm it down because they would hear it and then keep playing loud again. But dude, it was crazy. And then the plane too, look, I've said I was Wolf in. I'm neutral at this point because he's not getting the best out of the players. We have fantastic players. Driussi, MVP candidate in 2022. I mean, it's almost like we could go without him. He doesn't do anything. He's not getting the best out of Driussi. He's not getting it right tactically. If I'm not doing my job, I'm going to get fired. He's not doing his job.
We're outside of Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it. We're on TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with my G, JC, bro. We lost Seattle 1-0. Give me your thoughts tonight.
It's crap. Same crap as we've been having. Look, at some point, something's going to have to change one thing or the other. In this case, the easiest thing, the best thing, the most obvious thing is the coach. If we're not going to change that, then it doesn't, like whoever else was saying, it doesn't matter what players are bringing. If the person directing them, leading them is not worthy, they're not going to put them in a position to succeed. I'm looking forward to our 2 newest signings. I'm hoping that when the window opens, we'll have at least a couple of more added to it. But it won't matter if the person leading them doesn't put them in position to succeed.
Right before kickoff, there was a plane flying a sign that said Austin deserves better. # Wolf out. Give me your thoughts on that.
Well, the plane, I hope that the relevant people saw it, because if they didn't, I'm not going to say it won't matter, but it won't have the impact I'm hoping it will. I personally preferred that it would fly during the game, where it would draw more scrutiny, where it would draw more attention, more eyes. But I still appreciate the gesture. I believe there will be more in the same kind of, similar kind of vein to come. Eventually, it's just going to come bubbling up, and enough is enough. People are going to let everybody know how things are going to go around here, because it's not good enough. It really isn't. We do deserve better. This team, this city, the fans, we deserve better.
Maji outside of Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. We're on TV outside of Q2 Stadium. I'm here with Maji. Verde hasta la muerte, bro. Defeat at home to Seattle, 1-0. Give me your thoughts.
I mean, to start, everybody's talking about the plane, and that's where I'll start. I think it's hella ironic that there was a typo in the plane, because a typo is a little mistake, right? The beginning of the mistake for Austin FC was hiring Wolf, and the plane's talking about hiring Wolf and Wolf out. You got a typo talking about him leaving. He should have never been hired to begin with. You got to get him going. Just like JC just talked about, is you got to start somewhere. In the beginning of this team actually growing and going in the right direction is Wolf being gone. Next thing, Wolf, for the last few games, has dressed in all black like he's going to a funeral. Why not just send him off in his own? Fire him. Let him go. He should have, no matter what away game we're at, we're going to lose. We don't win at home. We don't win away. Might as well just let him stay in whatever city we fly into and everybody else fly back. And then for the game, 10 people of the starting 11 played with heart. Our captain did not. And he wants to talk about the pressure of the MLS isn't what it is in Argentina or Europe or whatever. Leave. We'll sell you. We'll get some money and buy somebody else. For the last year and a half, I get it, you've been injured and everything, but you haven't played with heart like you did in 22, where you backpacked us to the Western Conference Finals. If you don't want to be here, leave. It's as simple as that.
Bro, you drunk, bro? You good? I'm drunk. We're on TV outside of Q2 City. I'm here with my G, Bali. Bro, how did you manage to land the plane and then make it in time to the game, bro? I mean, give me your thoughts tonight.
Nah, I'm a fast pilot, and I'm a fast pilot. I fly planes pretty fast, and I got here on time, and with some drink on me,
But Austin loses to Seattle 1-0. Morris gets the goal. Give me your thoughts on Austin's performance tonight.
Yeah, I think you can hear the fans. We're all tired of Josh Wolf and the performance by the team. I think it's time to go. Regardless of the result today, even if we won, I think it's just time to go. Regardless, you see the team, everyone blaming each other on the field. No captain. The captain Driussi, you see his performance, just poor all around. I want change. I want change in this team, and I think Wolf's time. It's time to go.
This is probably the loudest I've ever seen Q2 yell out "Wolf out." It was like a unified chant. I mean, the plane, everything. I mean, it all comes down to this point, man. I mean,
Yeah, the plane was crazy. You know, it's crazy, man. And you know, it's just not me. It's not me anymore. Just by myself. It's a lot of people now. It's a lot of us. You know, it's time for change. And I'm waiting for Rodo just to pull the trigger on him. And AP.
do you think these new signings, Dessler, Bukari, coming? We got the Ukrainian center back. You think that can maybe sway your thoughts a little bit? Maybe push forward towards the end of the season.
I mean, we will improve. Don't get me wrong. The players are good players, but I mean, at the end of the day, this coach won't take us anywhere. I want titles. I want to win something, and with this coach, we won't win anything.
Speaking on winning something, I know H wants me to ask you this, bro. We got Frisco next, Copa Texas on the line. You think we can get that silverware, bro?
Come on, don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me. I'm gonna throw this mic in your face. I'm gonna throw this mic in your face, bro.
My G Valley outside of Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it.